edition of Around the World in 60 Seconds takes us across Canada. We start in Lachine, Quebec, where time-lapse video gives a whole new perspective on the setting sun. There's been no shortage of strong winds and crashing waves on the east coast lately. Nova Scotia was no exception. Ziplining is fun, but it's nothing new. However, taking a camera along gets everyone in on the action. And now to our cute animal section. The squirrel looked determined to get into a jar of peanuts. You know, some human intervention may have been nice. I know what you're thinking. Not another squirrel video. Well, turns out blue jays like peanuts too. Only this fella had an easier time of it. And finally, this is what seals do best in Fanny Bay, BC. Maybe they should get off theirs and catch some fish for a change. If you'd like to see your videos on Around the World, send them to me on Twitter, Facebook, or upload them to theweathernetwork.com. Enjoying the winds and the waves, and yeah, it's been kind of stormy. We do have another advancing system, and that's going to bring widespread showers to Newfoundland. Not heavy rain per se, but it's going to be much warmer. So those winds coming in from the right direction, the south, and that will really bump your temperatures. So yeah, winds fairly gusty. We're going to see a bit of calming behind that. So not so bad by the time we get to Friday. So yeah, that's what happens. You get a system moving in, the winds pick up. We do have still the threat of non-severe thunderstorms through the overnight across Nova Scotia, parts of PEI. We've seen a few lightning strikes in New Brunswick, but this system has really been taking its time. It's much slower than anticipated. High pressure keeping it where it was for quite a while, and that was over New Brunswick. Less than 10 millimeters in most areas, 10 to 20 on the high side, and the actual accumulation will be higher, obviously, if you have a thunderstorm. Not really accumulation, but heavier rain falling. Okay, so there's that southerly wind. Here comes the cold front. Temperatures drop, but not a whole lot behind it. I mean, temperatures will cool off certainly in Newfoundland, but they'll take their time to cool down in Halifax, for example. But 15 on Thursday, back down to 8 on Friday, 7 on Saturday in St. John's.